In Ontario, this winter has been cool, the housing market downright chilly.
You're seeing properties sit, 30 days.
This real estate agent says faced with high home prices and high mortgage rates, buyers have been holding back.
What a buyer is willing to offer on a property and what a seller is expecting, there's a gap that needs to be bridged.
Toronto just saw its worst year for home sales in more than 2 decades, according to the Real Estate Board. Vancouver sales also slipped significantly. As for 2024,
it's not like it'll feel like a gangbusters year from a sales perspective.
average national home prices could fall more than 8% in the early part of this year, weighed down by the 2 biggest housing markets. That's according to a forecast from TD Bank. Though prices may stabilize by the summer, when economists predict the Bank of Canada could cut interest rates.
We do expect them to take their policy rate meaningfully lower this year. So, the Bank of Canada's policy rate is currently 5%. We'd expect it to fall to about 3.5%.
Lower borrowing costs would be a relief for buyers. When it comes to owning a single-family home, just 10% of households in BC have enough income and 22% in Ontario, though it's less challenging in the Prairie and Atlantic provinces, where 50% or more can afford it.
Thanks for the chat earlier today.
In Alberta, Max Singh's phone is ringing off the hook. The mortgage broker says the housing market there is much hotter.
Multiple offers, bidding well over asking price, very few conditions.
The average detached house in Calgary costs half as much as Toronto. That's luring buyers to the province in record numbers.
We've seen a lot of deep pocket out of province investors who can easily snap up properties and sweep some of those local folks off their feet.
So that old saying holds true. Real estate is all about location. Nisha Patel, CBC News, Toronto.